Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith. Let's discuss. Welcome to today's session. Today's session. Taxstone is back. He's doing a podcast from jail. This is episode 1. He has some interesting thing to say, and DJ Akademiks is calling up there to get him in trouble, man. Say it ain't so. Welcome to the session. Let's go.
What it look like though?
Nothing, man. I was.
You may begin speaking now.
Yep.
Beloved was shaking.
Chilling, man. How you doing?
Regular. Just finished
shit.
working now. Got a couple sets in.
Got your burpees in?
No, I ain't do no burpees. Straight Mike Tyson's. I respect
All right.
Sunday.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. The internet going crazy right now. I say, yo, I wonder if my man Tax gonna hit me today.
Now, you know, I always link up on the weekends, chop it up with the dog down. What it look like though?
Nothing, man. I was saying this internet is going crazy with the academics in your case. I was just talking to niggas on the space, and I was letting them know, like, yo, Tax may not even be doing all of that time and shit like that, you know, because of that letter that your lawyer brought up. Because I saw it in the minutes that your attorney Kenny, he was like the witness Malcolm King, and he sent the letter after the trial was done. And how does that affect you?
You know, it's a appellate issue. It's an appellate issue. You know what I mean? The AUSA wrote a letter stating that the witness was lying, that they deemed a credible witness. That was after the trial. So, you know, it's an appellate issue and a 440 issue in New York. So, you know, that's why he was basically saying that I might not be serving all that time. But you know, people going, that's in the minutes, but people going to pick out what they want to pick out. You know what I mean? In the conversation. Academics is like one of them people that like, he got like a fetish, I think, for like street dudes or like, or hate for them. Or I don't know what it is. It's like some type of infatuation, because he just like I keep telling people, he only speaks about street people, but he says how much he hates the streets and how much of a nerd he is. So it's like a weird thing. It's like, how could you hate something or dislike it so much? You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And speak on it. You know what I mean? And somebody had hit me recently. They like, yo, Tax, it's like, yo, you've been going 10 years and Academics is still bringing you up in conversations. And I'm like, yeah, that nigga he only speak on the people he be scared of. I think, like, if he think you like a worthy enemy of his, niggas ain't no enemy of that dude. Like, that dude is not my enemy. He's not worth enough. You know, people like him, they get money and start thinking they're worth something. You get it? They started like, I'm this and I'm that, and my number's on YouTube. Your number on YouTube? Like, what? Like,
I was just telling people, like, yo, bro, for him to be hitting up the warden and shit like that to get Tax phone taken away, that shit means fucking everything. That should tell you what type of power Tax got over.
No. Bro, listen, he does do that. He calls the jail on me. They tell me it's him and his peoples or whatever. I don't care about that. That's expected from that type of person. I'm not shocked. That's why I don't get up there saying, yo, Academics and him just called the jail on me. Yeah, he does it all the time. I don't care. That's what he's supposed to do. He's that type of person. Like, that's not nothing that's shocking to nobody like me. Like, I'm supposed to be me and he's supposed to be him. This is why he always speaks on niggas like me. Like, a nigga like me, he can't exist if I'm in existence, because you don't exist if I'm in existence. That's the power I got over you. You think what I'm saying? So it's like, the power he got over me is that I'm here. Like, these niggas can't ever say I was lying about nothing, made up shit, no, played no game, nothing. They when they talk about me, they say, oh, you're in jail. Like, that's it. That's the only thing they got against me. You're in jail. And I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, what else? You know what I mean? So does that take any truth away from what the fuck I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? But I told you, like, that nigga's like, he like niggas. Like, I think the nigga want to fuck me and some shit. So I'm going to ask my wife if she'll let me fuck the nigga when I come home or whatever.
That's mad gay, I can't simply talk about the phone right now, nigga.
Don't he's one of them big butt niggas to be sitting in the computer shit, though. That nigga gotta be gay. He not gay? He know everything about Stephon Diggs' dick. He know everything about Diddy dick. He know everything about Stephon Diggs' dick. That nigga's a dick detective. So I figured, like, this nigga has to be gay. And you know what gets me crazy, too? Like, suck my dick. Suck my dick is not that's just like a street phrase, right? You know, I guess, like, you know, maybe some nerds might say it to each other as a play around thing. But, like, Akademiks says it to people, and it's like, people be like, oh, he said suck my dick, like it was so disrespectful. No, that don't mean nothing when he say that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't, suck my dick in the street means somebody is dying in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Like, a suck my dick from Akademiks is like, oh, all right, bet. Like, it's like when Ebro is like, yo, I told Taxstone to suck my dick. It's like, yo, bro. Yo, shut up. He been talking about speaking about him, he been talking about all the shit that, about, Drake been saying the Hove about all the shots
from a federal prison.
What he been talking about?
I said he been talking about all the shots that you know, Drake been throwing at Hove and Hove been throwing at Drake. You know what I'm saying? That shit's been going crazy because Drake did throw a lot of shots in his album on Iceman. You heard the shit?
I heard some of it. You know what I mean? I like some of the songs. You know what I mean? Some of them grew on me. At first, I didn't really like it, and then I started growing on me. I'm a Drake fan. You know what I mean? I like Drake. I'm OVO on the low. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not like Akademiks. Like, Akademiks is some other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't move like that. You know, like, if I love Jay-Z. Jay-Z gave me a job. You heard? I love Hov. Anybody who gives me opportunity always got a special place in my heart, and you would have to do something complete sinister to me for you to get out of my heart, because my appreciation don't have no expiration date. So anybody that ever helped me in life got a special place in my heart. So I respect that nigga because I told that nigga I needed a job and he gave me one. But I don't think nothing is, you know what I mean? I like Drake. I think he can throw his shot to Hov. Hov gonna throw his shot to him, but I don't think there's no real comparison. I think they like light years away from each other. You know what I mean? Jay-Z is a person who speaks his art. He speaks his life, and his life is his art. You know what I mean? Drake is maybe more of an artist than Jay-Z is. You know what I mean? Because he, you know, the stuff he writes about, he's able to have people write for him, you know what I mean? And collaborate in the way that he does with music, you know what I mean? So I think it's two different things, musically, and then business-wise, it's completely two different things. Like, you dig what I'm saying? It's like they have no comparison business-wise. Like, people could speak on money, like, oh, he might have this much money or do the, like, he has came up faster than most people come up in an industry, you know what I mean? And he's come up off of music, like it's off of music that it's not off acting, it's not off clothing, it's off music, you know what I mean? So I respect Drake as an artist and musician and as a great, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he's not Jay-Z. He's not Jay-Z. Jay-Z has told us what he was gonna do in his music, and then he's done it, and then he's went back and told us how he told us he was gonna do it in his music, and he does it again, and he's had a pattern of it over the years.
I do want to say Drake is doing things like fire though, like in his business. He is getting his business straight, like with UMG and all of that shit like that. He's getting his
business straight after 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta salute that though. Like, so he is.
No, I salute that you. This is what I'm trying to say though. That's why there's no comparison with them niggas within their business. You understand?
Well,
Jay-Z came in on business as an adult. He was not playing games. Like, he came in with ownership, like from Jump Street. It's a completely different thing. He was signed to Cash Money. He was in a nasty situation out over there. He had to get out completely out the Cash Money deal and go straight with UMG to be in a fucking deal where you got to drop an album every year and tour every fucking year and not take no breaks. And not saying that, you know, it wasn't a great run. It was, but I always knew that Drake had to be in a different type of deal, because I said I have never seen an artist of this stature not taking that. You heard? And I was thinking it was his work ethic, but now it makes sense it was the deal. And it was like, in order for me to get out of this deal, I have to keep dropping to complete this shit, because I have to get the fuck out of this shit. So the whole time we might have been witnessing someone panicking and they're looking hunky dory and smooth as far as, you know what I mean, the rewards you get, the prize, you know what I mean, the money and shit like that in the life, but at the same time, mentally, nigga probably sitting there like, yo, I gotta fix this situation up. Like,
This call is from a federal prison.
and when he get in them situations, the motherfucker be getting out fast. You know what I mean? So when you look at it, it's like Drake was kind of probably not in a good situation for some years, but a great situation compared to other artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Hov threw a shot at him too. Hov threw a shot. He was like, "You gotta spend a billy to say my name and all of that." He just said that on the stage because you know Drake had to spend a lot of money on that rollout for his albums and shit like that. So Hov took a shot at that. He took some shots at Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Nicki's husband. He was like, you know, your Kim can't even take your kids to school. Like he said, mad shit.
But you gotta remember, Nicki did say that Jay and Beyonce be trying to dress like Han Zoo. So, you know, him throwing a shot at her, you know, I think, you know, I see that outfit he wore at the Roots picnic. I think I seen Zoo with that outfit before, to tell you the truth. So I'm not gonna go against the Barbs completely with that. Nah, niggas.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah. So, but I seen that Kenneth said in the sentencing that you may not be doing all of that time because of the Hagen Scott, the AUSA wrote that letter or whatever. And Hagen Scott, he's retired, right? Because Trump made him drop the charges on Mayor Adams. Is that correct?
I think he was Mayor Adams, AUSA. He the dude who prosecuted him. So yeah, I seen something on the news about him retiring. Yeah, but he's the one who wrote the letter or whatever to the district attorney and the judge stating that Malcolm Kenyon was lying or whatever on about everything or whatever. So
yeah, he's a credible dude. He's a credible dude. So I was like, if he fucking wrote a letter for tax to say that, you know, his witness. Now,
I don't think he wrote it for me, but I don't think he wrote it for me. I think he had to write it by law because the dude was a complete liar. So he lied about so much shit that it was like they couldn't even allow him to go further. He just had to, like, surrender it and write the letter and say, yo, we apologize for deeming this dude a credible witness. This nigga is a fucking liar. You know what I mean?
That's L'Oreal's boyfriend, right?
Yeah, Squareback L'Oreal. Yeah, that's her boyfriend.
The girl from she's been loving hip hop and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Damn. So yeah. Well, he
like a thumb drive with the big titties. She like a thumb drive with big titties.
Used to be with Angela Yee and all that. Yeah. Nah. So So he did it. He did it because he had to. So that's what's up, though. So you may not even do the 35 years or whatever that they talking about.
Nigga, listen, bro. At the end of the day, bro, these niggas is smarter than me. They be telling me what I'm doing in jail and how I'm supposed to move, so they know what's going on. I tell them, come do this jail, bitch, since you know what to do, nigga. Fuck you telling me how to move in prison, nigga. You don't even know how to move in the street. You don't even know how to move in civilization, nigga. Don't tell me how to move here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not in my position. Nobody in my position. I take care of myself, you heard?
Yeah, I was surprised Kenneth Montgomery even said that. I was like, oh, I was like, oh my God, all right. So yeah, all of this.
That's one of my appeal issues. I got some at my trial transcripts. If they had a lawyer look at my trial transcripts, them niggas would never be talking so bold. They wouldn't be talking as bold as they are. Like, they think they know what's going on. Like, my case is in the state. I have a federal case for contraband, but my case is in the state. They talking about, oh, you getting in trouble in jail. That has nothing to do with my appeal. Appeal has to do with constitutional trial errors, the shit that happened in trial. You understand? That's what it has to do with. It has nothing to do with what the fuck is going on in prison. It don't mean that they can't find me guilty. Like, it has to do with the errors that was made. They made errors. They did illegal shit. They allowed a motherfucker on the stand that was completely lying. They knew he was lying, and they kept letting him lie. And we had evidence that he was lying. We had a whole tape of the dude telling a witness, yo, if I really told the feds everything, you wouldn't even be in jail. And that dude sent that tape to my lawyer. They just didn't let it in trial. People don't understand that. Even with my trial, they didn't allow us to put no evidence in on Banger. They said we can't slander the witness. We like, what you mean we can't slander the witness? This nigga done beat mad people up who dissed this nigga music. This is a pattern of the behavior. What the fuck you mean we can't slander the victim? The victim was the predator. The fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? But yeah, beloved.
Yeah, it didn't work at first.
What's shaking, beloved? How's the family? God bless.
So yes, shout out to Taxstone. I can't believe DJ Akademiks is calling up there to get that man in trouble. The man is in jail, and you calling to get his cell phone taken away. Yeah, man, that shit is crazy. Then he also talked about Jay-Z and Drake. Of course, Jay-Z is a bigger artist than oh boy. This is the first episode. Go subscribe to his podcast. Welcome to the session. Like, comment, subscribe.